Hello, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I had a last minute discovery at Hobby Lobby the other day and I saw these cute little snowflake stickers, and I know it's getting late in the season to be making well, I guess they're not Christmassy, to be honest. They would be like wintry, and winter's going to be here for a little while. Well, in most parts of the world, we don't get much of a winter here. So I chose these ones. I'm going to make 3 coasters, and I chose these because they kind of look like a snowflake. And I'm going to kind of do them like I do paper ones, like the ones with napkins or scrapbook paper or wrapping paper in them, except I'm going to fill them like with 1 ounce each. And I'm going to do a thick mix of these 2 glitters that I have. This one is Oceana, the chunkier one, and Blue Lagoon is more of a fine one mixed with a little bit of medium. I'm going to mix these 2 together, put like 1 ounce in each cup, let it cure. Then I'm going to put the stickers on. Since they are like clear background, you should be able to see right through them and just be seeing the white snowflake. So that's my trial for today. So I'm going to mix up 3 ounces of resin and grab my glitters. So I'm mixing up 3 ounces of my fast cure, the 4-hour, this one here. So I have a lot of different resins in my place. You may have seen that video of all the ones that I explained and how I use them. I just want to remind you guys, if you have a bunch of resins, don't rush and just grab a resin. Really think about what you're going to do with it and how it's going to react with your project. So this one I picked instead of the casting resin because 1, it's thicker and it cures in 4 hours. But because I don't care about the bubbles that I make in this, because the thicker ones make a lot more bubbles and you can't use it in the bubble removing machine that I have. You can probably in a vacuum chamber, but I don't have that. But I'm using glitter in it. So the glitter, it doesn't matter really about the bubbles because I'm going to saturate it with glitter. So not only do I get it done in 4 hours, but I don't have to worry about bubbles with this one. So really, like, I've made the mistake and I've used the wrong glitter on the wrong item before, and I have had to redo them. So just take your time. Oops. I'm trying to grab my spoon here. Just take your time and really think about the project that you're doing, especially if you have a whole bunch just sitting in your house. Don't just grab the closest one. You want to make sure it's going to do the project well. I'm just going to dump a bunch of this in, like I said. You guys know I love to do that. And it's obviously not going to be very thick. And then I'm going to turn this heat mat on, and these things will be cured in about an hour. So this is really a good project to get done quickly. And even though it's like late for Christmas, I can use these as if somebody doesn't snatch them as a demo. I do sell all my demos. If you don't know that, if you're new to my channel, I sell my demos at cost. So whatever it costs to make it plus shipping. So if they don't sell as a demo, what I would do is just probably give them away as a freebie for a Christmas gift. Or use them in my own house. I don't know. So what I'm going to do, I've got this little cup. I'm just going to pour, it holds about 1 ounce. I've never really measured it, but it's close. I'm just going to get an even amount in each one. I need to get a different stick to scrape it out. And like I said, I'm just going to turn the curing mat on. They'll probably be done in about an hour. And then we can move on to the next step. So let me get these all in, and then I will spread them around. Because we're going to, kind of like we do the napkin coasters or like I said, any kind of paper in them, we will put the stickers in the place where the paper would go and then do a clear coat on top of that to fill them up and dome them nicely so you don't have a lot of trimming to do. That's how I'm going to treat the stickers. Hopefully they work out okay. I don't remember doing stickers like this before, but I don't remember everything that I do. I'm just gonna split the rest of this kind of equally between them, because you want them fairly similar, especially if you're gonna sell at a market or something. You don't want them thicker than the others. People don't always notice our little mistakes, but they will notice if one is like massively thicker than the other one. So as you can see, you can't see any bubbles in this stuff once you add so much glitter in there. So I'm just going to spread it around and turn the heating mat on, and we will move on to the next step. Looks like they are cured. That didn't take too long, about an hour. I mean, they're still bending, but that's no big deal. So I'm just going to take some of these stickers and start placing them randomly on the coaster. And hopefully what I thought was going to happen will happen, as far as not seeing the clear. Actually, I think what will happen is the clear around it, even though you can barely see it, it's going to disappear when you pour resin on there. So I'm just going to get all of these placed, and then I will get some resin mixed up. So I will fast forward this just a little bit, because this is going to take me just a few minutes. For the top coat, I'm going to use my casting resin, because it will take longer, but it won't take longer because I have the heat mat on. It's still on. I never shut it off. I'm going to go eye level, and I'm just going to dome them the best. Well, I mixed up 7 ounces. I really don't know if I have enough to dome them. I'm going to hope I do. I can't remember how much these take, so I'm just going to get these poured in, and then with the rest, hopefully I'll have enough to dome them. Which means, for the new people out there, that just means you're bringing it up above the edge of the coaster, where it'll form like a little tiny bubble, it'll look like, from the side. And it does not affect the flatness of the coaster. I've been asked if it's doming and you have a bubble on it, how is a cup fit on there? It's only the very, very edge that's curved. The rest of it is flat, so that does not affect the usefulness of the coaster. Okay, I used about 6 of the 7 ounces. So you're just going to want to babysit it and either torch it if you feel comfortable torching with your molds, or spray it with 99% alcohol. I'm going to restart turn my timer on a little bit longer. But I'm going to kind of watch it. I don't really see bubbles because of the glitter behind it. But if I see any, I'm going to pop them. I will cover it back up with my cover to keep all the heat in. I'll use this for something else. And yeah, next is time to unmold. They're done, they're cured, they're ready to demold. Not that there's much of a reveal here, but they are domed really good. So I showed you pictures of those of you who are new. I see a bubble on the edge. That edge that I was showing circled in the picture, that's what doming means, coming up over the edge. And that way there are no sharp edges on this at all to trim. That means you're not gonna mess up your edges with the trimmer, although I just see I over poured right there, but that's not that big of a deal. That can come off. So look at the sparkle. Love it, love it, love it. Look at the back, it's gorgeous. So much prettier out of the mold. Let me know what you think. That is such an easy way to do some quick coasters for a quick present or for yourself. You can go around the edge if you want to with a silver or gold pen. Silver would probably look nice. Oh, that must be in there. I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to get these out. There's like I said, just that one spot I overfilled. There's one little piece, but that popped off. There's really nothing to trim on these. Stick a bow around them. Send them home with somebody. So if you find some really pretty stickers, you cannot even see the plastic behind them, the clear. I knew that would go away. Once you pour resin on anything clear plastic like that, it disappears. I haven't made this mold in such a long time, so I'm glad I remembered I had them. Sometimes you have a little piece, but they pop right off. Super happy with them. Let me know what you think. Pretty colors. You can do any color you want to. I'm just a sucker for blues. That's why I always pick blue. If you're interested in any of the glitters, I have these 2 and probably 70 others to choose from on my eBay store. So check them out. And there is free shipping if you live in the US, so you don't have to pay shipping cost. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in today. I'm so glad to all of you who do comment. I love reading every one of them. I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye.